Welcome students to my lesson for factoring the difference of two perfect squares. We are going to notice that in these problems you have two terms and there's a minus in the middle. That's why this is called the difference of two perfect squares. Here's how you factor these. You put two parentheses, you put a plus, and you put a minus. You say to yourself, what's the square root of x squared? X goes first. The square root of 49, 7 goes next. And there's your answer. And if you wanted to FOIL that out, you would find out that the two middle terms cancel, which is why there's no middle term up here in the original problem. Number 2, difference of two perfect squares. Two parentheses plus minus. The square root of y squared is y. The square root of 100 is 10. There's your answer, and circle. Number 3, difference of two perfect squares. Two parentheses plus minus. The square root of z to the fourth is z to the second. Get a little messy over there, that's okay. And the square root of 36 is 6. Here's your answer. Number 4, two parentheses plus minus. The square root of 1 is 1. The square root of n squared is n. Number 5, see, everything's perfect here. See, the variables are even. Remember, we discussed that. To be a perfect square with the variables, you have to have even exponent. And these are two parentheses plus minus. Square root of x squared y squared is xy, goes in the front. And the square root of 81 is 9, goes in the back. This one over here, two parentheses. I'm going to try to squeeze this in. Plus minus. The square root of a to the 10th is a to the 5th. Goes in front. And the square root of 25b to the 4th is 5b to the 2nd. That goes in the back. And we don't want to forget, see problem number 7, we don't want to forget to take out a GCF if necessary. If you look at this right here, look, we can take out an x and we're left with x squared minus 4, which in turn, in the middle, is the difference of two perfect squares. So your final answer would be an x on the outside, two parentheses plus minus, the square root of x squared is x, and the square root of 4 is 2, and that would be your final answer. So we don't want to forget to take out the GCF when we need to. So you can see factoring the difference of two perfect squares is not hard, so you can practice with your homework tonight, and we will see you tomorrow.